Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. PSV's Director of Football, Marcel Brands, has said that PSV will demand a club record sale for Cody Gakpo. Marcel Brands has admitted Cody Gakpo could be sold in January. It could cost 55 million. Revert back to the last transfer window, he was worth just 25 million. So far, Cody Gakpo has spent his entire playing career with PSV. He isn't up their academy. He's been at PSV since 2007, so he's been with them for a good 15 years or so. He's played over 100 games for PSV. He made his first team debut back in 2018. He's under contract with PSV until 2026 and he is a winger. Now, Amazon interested in buying Manchester United from the Glazer family. Amazon is an American multinational technology company. Revert back to a few weeks ago, it said that Apple were interested in buying Manchester United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe for quite some time's been interested in buying the club. Ortega's been interested in buying Man United. The Glazers have set an asking price to sell Manchester United. The Glazers want between 6 to 7 billion. Rainey Group, which is an investment banking firm, have said they want the full sale for the club. This was according to The Athletic. Revert back to, was it last month, the Glazer family confirmed that they're open to selling the club. The Glazers want to sell Manchester United this season. Like I said, if the Glazers are to sell Man United this season, a deal is likely to be done by March, which is springtime. So yeah, there's a good chance Man United will have new owners by the end of the season. Like I've said, we've got to get the Glazers out of the club because they've been a massive issue with the club for such a long time. And for such a long time, United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. The Glazers have owned Manchester United for 17 years. They bought the club for around 790 million back in 2005. Of course, at Manchester United, you've got John Murtough, Richard Arnold. Earlier on this year, Sir Alex Ferguson came back to Manchester United in an advisory role. You've got Benny McCarthy at the club, Mitchell van der Gag, Steve McLaren there, who are Eric Ten Hag, of course, recommended in. And obviously Eric Ten Hag is the Manchester United manager. Eric Ten Hag has been the Manchester United manager now for a good, 5 or 6 months. You know, I've said I think he's doing a good job as Man United manager. He does need time. This is his first full season. I did say that Erik ten Hag's expectations this season is to get Man United a top 4 finish. And if he could win a trophy, that'd be even better, because Man United have not won a domestic trophy since 2017. Earlier on this year, don't forget, Erik ten Hag got named Premier League Manager of the Month. He's under contract with Man United until 2025. Obviously, so far, Erik ten Hag has brought 6 additions to the squad. He brought Terrell Malacia in, Christian Eriksen, Lisandro Martinez, Casemiro, Anthony and Martin Dubravka. Erik ten Hag has spent over 200 million so far as Man United manager. And he's enjoyed one transfer window. The January transfer window will be his second transfer window as Man United manager. It's not long now until the January transfer window opens. Erik ten Hag, of course, is looking to make more signings. And since ten Hag became Man United manager, he's got rid of a lot of players as well. You know, look at the players we've seen leave Man United this year. Man United sold James Garner to Everton, sold Andres Pereira to Fulham, loaned Ethan Laird out to QPR, loaned Amad Diallo Traore out to Sunderland, loaned Hannibal Mejbra out to Birmingham City, let Cavani and Mata leave on free transfers. Ronaldo got sacked by Man United not so long ago. Don't forget, Erik ten Hag said that Ronaldo never told him he wanted to leave. Erik ten Hag is looking to replace Ronaldo in January. Ten Hag let Matic and Pogba leave on free transfers. Matic went to Roma and Pogba made a return to Juventus. Loaned Alex Tellez out to Sevilla. Loaned Eric Bailly out to Marseille. Let Jesse Lingard leave on a free. He went to Nottingham Forest. We let Dean Henderson go out on loan to Nottingham Forest. Lee Grant left earlier on this year. So they are a lot of the players that have left Man United this year. But ten Hag, revert back to when he was at Ajax. He did very well because he won Eredivisie titles. He won some Dutch Cups, and back in 2019 he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals, and he developed the young players well. And before, ten Hag managed Utrecht, Bayern Munich's reserves and Go Ahead Eagles. Man United have let 5 managers go since Sir Alex Ferguson. Obviously, after Ferguson, we had David Moyes. We sacked him after, about 8 or 9 months. He only enjoyed a short managerial tenure at the club. After that, we had Louis van Gaal. We did win the FA Cup under him, but we sacked him after 2 years. After Van Gaal, we had Jose Mourinho. We sacked him after 2.5 years. Mourinho enjoyed one good season at Man United because he won 3 trophies in his first season, but didn't do well in his second season. Plus, he had bad disputes with the board and bad disputes with the top players and that, so that played a part in Mourinho getting the sack in the end. After Mourinho, Man United had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, sacked him in November of last year. He was the Man United manager for almost 3 years, and earlier on this year, Ralf Rangnick left Man United, and he was Man United's interim manager for around 5 months or something. But in the last 10 years or so, Man United have spent over £1 billion. And we've brought, over 40 players in since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. You know, the last time Man United won the Premier League was back in 2013. That's almost 10 years ago now. You know, Man United have not been the same team since Sir Alex Ferguson retired, and I don't think anyone's going to replicate what Ferguson did at the club, not in my lifetime. Anyway, it's going to be hard for anyone to replicate what Ferguson did at the club. Ferguson, greatest manager of all time. He brought success to Manchester United because when he was a Man United manager, he won 30 odd trophies, including 13 Premier League titles, but he didn't settle in straight away because he didn't win out in his first 4 years at the club. Alex Ferguson was the Manchester United manager for around 26 years, so he was a long-serving manager and he retired almost 10 years ago now. Told you the only mistake Ferguson made was recommending David Moyes in when he retired. But anyway, as you all know, last Saturday, Manchester United lost 1-0 to Real Betis. That was Erik ten Hag's second defeat in just 3 days at the time. Prior to that, you know, Man United had lost 4-2 to Cadiz. Real Betis, their goal came from Nabil Fekir. Don't forget, Tiden Menge got stretched off in that game. But obviously, in the game against Real Betis and Cadiz, you know, we had a weakened squad out because obviously a lot of players are obviously out on the World Cup. By the way, when I do get time, I will be giving you my player ratings for the 1-0 defeat to Real Betis. I haven't had time to do it yet. So yeah, so anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon. Thank you for watching.